Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we're going to be seeing exams tarot spread, and this one is not just prediction thing. Like I'm not gonna just answer like, oh, this is a upcoming exam, and would you pass in it or would you fail in it? No, this is not we are going to do. Of course, there would be some sort of prediction, but basically when it comes to exam and like things that we have to do and everything, if we watch a tarot reading for it, that would be like, okay, see, predicted that I will fail in that exam. It means that okay, I'm gonna fail in that exam. So if I'm gonna fail in that exam, why would I need to study? you know and then if I say that, oh, you're gonna pass in that exam, so you might take it as a little like, oh, I'm gonna pass in my exam anyway, so why do I have to study? So it's not like a destined thing that, oh, you're gonna fail in that, oh, you're gonna pass in that. It's not set in stone kind of a thing. It's more, I wanted to see more of a guidance, like where you are in your you know exam phase. What are you doing wrong? What are you doing right? What can you do to make it better? Like your future depends on your present, right? So we're gonna, like, I do have certain very good questions that came to my mind. That's why I took a little longer to upload this video. But I'm gonna make this video a timeless video, though all my videos are timeless, but anytime you are watching you can watch it. And this video is mostly for something more of an exam thing. Like it is not for just weekly test or something very minor. It is more like a, I don't know, like a semester exam, final exams, half yearly exams, board exams, competitive exam, that kind of thing. Like basically anything, any exam which is very very important to you. It can be a month exam, like something that took you a month to prepare, or a year to prepare, between these. But I'm not talking about weekly exams. So if you have any upcoming exams like a yearly, monthly, or college competitive, I don't know, like graduation or something kind of exam, then definitely watch this reading. And this reading was requested by a subscriber, so thank you so much to you, whoever requested this reading. And this was a very very interesting topic, so I was like, okay, I have to put some effort into it. And I did talk it took a lot of time in preparing this, so I'm sorry for that, but I did prepare it with like really good questions, so I hope this would be helpful for you. I'm going to talk about the questions a little bit later in the reading, but for now, these are the piles for today. Pick up your piles and I'll see you in your reading. And of course, timestamps and how to pick your pile and everything is given in the description box, so you can see that. And yeah, I did said that this reading was timeless and it is for major exams. And what else? And yeah, if you are new to pick up piles, this is like how to do that, and everything is also given in the description box. So I'll see you in your reading. Hello guys, so these are the questions that we're gonna answer in this reading. First question is, what are the efforts you are putting right now? Second question is, will you achieve with your current efforts? If yes, then I'll advise you to continue, and then we're gonna pull out some more advice cards. And if the answer comes as no, then we're gonna see what are you doing right currently. And the next question would be, what are you doing wrong currently? And then we're gonna pull out some more advice cards. So now let's begin with your reading. And number one, these are the cards that came for you. And the first question was, what are the efforts you are putting right now? And for that, we have the Nine of Cups, Page of Wands, and Six of Pentacles. By the way, Page of Wands came first, and then Nine of Cups, and then Six of Pentacles. So one thing that I can clearly see here is that whatever exams you are trying to achieve or anything, it's that subject that you actually adore and actually love doing it. Like for example, like if you are someone who love calculations and analytical kind of problem solving kind of a thing, and your exam is of maths. So this is something that you actually love doing, and this is the exam for it, and you have been working hard for this exam. But I definitely see that your efforts are more like, sometimes when we do some sort of things and we like doing that thing so much that even if 2 hours 3 hours passes by and we are like, we don't even know the how time passed by because we are so involved in doing that and we are so involved in practicing that. So I am seeing that kind of energy, that it's not like you're putting, like you're putting a lot of efforts in your exams because you have to pass your exams. It's like you're putting a lot of efforts in your exams because you love this subject. You love whatever this is, this craft, this subject, this whatever. Maybe if you're an artist, you love art, you love color, and you are like putting so much of efforts in art and whatever. And like you are not like pressurized, or you are not very like, oh, I have to do it, or you just doing it like effortlessly because you love doing it. You know what I'm talking about, right? And this is also something, maybe, like, I just heard dream career. So this is something that you love doing. Maybe in the beginning you were not really good at this subject, but now you love doing it. Now I do see that it is not something that just gives you like, oh, this would be a good source of income, but it's also something that fulfills your heart. This is something that makes you passionate. This is something that you wake up every day and you are like, okay, I have to just do this, do that, and I'm gonna tick off my to-do list. You are just so passionate about this, whatever this exam is. But I do see like spark in your eyes basically, and this is something which is, like, you, you got your purpose kind of a thing. You feel like, okay, this is what I want to do, this is I am waking up for every day, and you really enjoy doing it. I am so proud of you, pile number one. You don't even have idea. Yes, I mean, I love the energy, dude. I love it. This is so good. Like, you have just found your passion or something. I also heard nutritionist, so some of you might be giving exam for nutritionist. I don't know what that exam is called, but I just heard nutritionist. So you wake up every day and you are like, okay, I'm gonna learn this today. I'm gonna learn that today. I'm gonna, do this. I'm gonna know about this plant. I'm gonna know about this food item. I'm gonna know about that. Carbohydrate. I just heard. So yeah, this is and if that doesn't resonate with you, please pick another while, because I do see like people who are very passionate about their careers here, and it's like they are not just passionate, they are very passionate. Like, they are definitely not bored of their career, or they're definitely not someone who would feel stuck in this career. So if you resonate with being very passionate, very driven, and very, like, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna achieve it, then definitely this is your file. And this was the question, that what are the efforts you're putting right now. Now let's move on to your next question, which is, will you achieve with your current efforts? And we have two sections, if yes or if no. So for that question, will you achieve with your current efforts? We have Three of Pentacles and Three of Cups. So it's not just yes, it's a double yes, and I also heard for sure. So Three of Pentacles is a card of stability, and it's like a yes card, it's a yes answer. And Three of Cups is a celebration card, which is also a yes card. So it's not just yes, it's like for sure you're gonna achieve it with your current efforts. Gosh, I don't even know how to express it, but I'm just so, so, so happy for you. I'm literally just want to just wake up and be like, yeah, Baldo. I don't know. There is just so much of happiness, and there is so much of outburst of emotion inside me right now. I can't even express. I literally want to dance right now. This is so weird, but I literally just want to just jump around, just dance and all. I'm just so happy for you, Baldo. But when I'm not exaggerating it, you know me. Like, if I don't like something, I say it, but I like something, I say it too. So that was a yes for sure. And then we have the third question is for you. We have more advices. So for your advice card, we have Eight of Cups, Hanged Man, and Three of Wands. Okay, first of all, you are advised to cherish whatever you are doing. Like, like you are doing all right, you are doing amazing. I just heard, Christian are saying, you are doing amazing, sweetie, something like that. I just heard that in my mind. So that's your spirit guide saying this to you, that you are doing amazing, sweetie. And yeah, and then there is this feeling of, if you get to travel somewhere, you can go and do this. You don't have to be in a hang space or a analyzing space, that, oh, should I go, should I not go. You can go that to that. If you get a chance to enjoy yourself, if there is a birthday coming up or something, you can go and you can enjoy. Or maybe some of you just wanted to answer, like wanted advice on that thing, that, oh, I have my exams coming up next month, but I also have a birthday next week. Should I go for one day? It's only an hour, but should I? Definitely, yes, you should go. If also there, I also heard that if there is something or somewhere that you don't want to go, just don't do it. Like, you don't want to do it, don't do it. And if you want to do it, do it. So that's the thing. Like, you don't have to overly analyze anything or overly think about something. Just enjoy yourself. Whatever feels good to you is good for you. So I guess this is what I had for you. By number one, I'm so happy for you, and best of luck for exams. I love you loads, and bye bye. Hello guys, so these are the questions that we're gonna answer in this reading. First question is, what are the efforts you are putting right now? Second question is, will you achieve with your current efforts? If yes, then I'll advise you to continue, and then we're gonna pull out some more advice cards. And if the answer comes as no, then we're gonna see what are you doing right currently, and the next question would be, what are you doing wrong currently, and then we're gonna pull out some more advice cards. So now let's begin with your reading. Number two, so your first question is, what are the efforts you are putting right now? And for that we have the Tower card, Two of Pentacles, and Ace of Wands. So right away I'm getting this message that, for even when I was channeling and I was shuffling your cards, I was channeling a message of distraction again and again. So for now feel that there is something that happened in your career. For example coming in, that maybe you were studying and you were prepared for exam and everything, and then there's some sort of health issue that happened, that made you not prepare for exams for maybe a week or a month, and then after that you had tons of backlog, and then you got distracted, and then there were a lot of problems, then you were left behind with your syllabus, like there were a lot of problems, like something happened that created a lot of turbulence, a lot of problems, and now you are trying to somehow balance it, and just somehow catch up with everyone, and you are like, there is, I don't think that your preparation is going very fine, or you're very satisfied with whatever kind of efforts you're putting in. Right now I more see a lot of a distraction kind of energy, a lot of just trying to somehow balance it, but things are falling apart kind of thing. And I'm also seeing that some of you are just waiting for things to get happen, and are not really doing anything for it to happen, because you are just so tired of everything, just going off and everything. So pile number two, I'm not lashing out at you. Pile number two, don't get angry or anything with me. But the only thing that I have thought of, like, the only thing that you need to know about me is that I'm very straightforward with my readings. That this is not like, if just because it's a tarot reading, I'm gonna be, oh, everything's gonna be alright, everything's gonna be alright all the time. Because if it's not, I'm gonna let you know, and if it, I'm gonna let you know too. You know how with children, they are like, if they like you, they're gonna tell you, and if they don't, they're gonna tell you that too. Same case with me. Like, if I see that, okay, things are going great and everything, I'm gonna let you know. But if I see that, oh, things are not going great, I'm gonna let you know that too. So if you're up for it, you might like to subscribe. Okay. Anyways, coming back to your reading, the second question is, will you achieve with your current efforts? And the cards we receive is Ten of Swords and the Judgment, and the answer is no. And now again, please don't get disheartened. We have three more questions if no, because I knew that if there is a yes, there is also a no in the universe, and you don't have to get, sad about it, because you can change, you can always change your future, because our future is correct, connected to our present efforts. So Next question for you we have, what are you doing right currently? And then we have, what are you doing wrong currently? So we're gonna answer, what are you doing right currently? So I do see that you are currently trying to, manage and balance, as I already said, but you are trying to, cut off your distraction. You are trying to, maybe wake up early or, study late nights or something like that. But you are trying to some sort of, cut out certain things which are really not good for you. Maybe you are working on, like maybe you're working on time management, for example. So you're cutting out certain things which are not good for you. You're cutting out certain habits, certain addictions which are not really good for you. Cutting out certain maybe screen time or something. I also see that you are taking good sleep, which is also that you're doing good. Yeah, mostly you are cutting out certain bad habits, addiction or something, and you are taking good sleep, which is good for you. Like at least you are trying to take good sleep, because I don't see every one of you are getting good sleep here. So these are the good things that you're doing, and I would advise you to cut out distractions and everything, because you're doing great in this department. Now let's see, what are you doing wrong currently. So for that we have the Hierophant, Five of Swords, and the Two of Wands. So the first thing that came to my mind right away is something related with people. You are giving the wrong people your right time, like it is not the time to give your time away to some people. It is your time to give time to your studies. And I'm not talking about real life people, it can be virtual people too, it can be online social media and stuff like that. So you don't really have to go and meet people in person, but you can be maybe talking to a lot of online friends, or maybe you are scrolling reels a lot throughout the days or something like that. So your time is getting in with people who don't deserve your time right now. Your exams deserve your time right now, so your efforts deserve your time right now. This is the first thing that I saw that you're doing wrong, is maybe something to do with people. I don't know what kind of people, but people, something to do with people, maybe people pleasing tendency, or maybe doing something for the people but not something for yourself. Maybe saying yes to them all the time, maybe doing their work, but they had to do their work, like just learn saying no to them. While number two, and you can do it, I know you can do it. So the second thing which I think you are doing wrong currently is you are decepting your own self. You are manipulating your own mind, thinking that, oh, I can do this, I can pass my exam. But you know that with all this kind of efforts, you can't really. And I'm not like taunting you or something. I'm just telling you that with this kind of efforts, you can't, right? And you know it too. But you are just manipulating your own mind, thinking that, oh, I can, you know. That is the second thing that I'm seeing. And the third thing is over planning. Like I do see there are a lot of productivity books, to-do list and everything you're making, but you're not really, like you're making to-do lists, you're making routines, but you're not completing it, you're not taking it off, you're not sticking to the routine. And of course I'm not lashing at you. I don't know, like I do feel like some of you are like really triggered and you're like, I don't know what's wrong with this reader. But dude, I am not at all, taunting you or anything. I have all my sympathy to you. I know how it feels when you want to do something but you're just distracted and you're just kind of, So I send you peace. Be peaceful by number two. And I know you can do it, you can make it, but these are the things that you're doing wrong right now. Now let's see your advice cards, and for that we have the Hermit, Death, Nine of Wands, Ace of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, the World, and at the back of the deck we have Three of Pentacles. Pile number two, if you want to achieve this exam, you can follow these advices. So step one would definitely be to just switch off everything and talk to yourself. Make a promise that this is the last video I am watching in my next 24 hours. I would say not anyone else's video and not even my video for at least the next 24 hours, and just tune into yourself. Talk to yourself, ask yourself all those questions that keep coming to your brain when you try to focus. Give as much time you might need to sort things out in your brain by number two within this 24 hours. You really don't have to take the whole 24 hours, but that's the time limit. Like 24 hours is the time limit. And once you are done with all the things your brain wanted to chatter, now decide to just end all the distractions, chatters, and everything which is not serving you, and just start studying or practicing for your upcoming exams. Take one goal at a time, stick to it, make it complete, and then go to the other goal. Once you find yourself ticking off your to do list and you feel confident in yourself, then only you are advised to start multitasking. But first, you have to, like do one thing at a time and not just start with multitasking. You might feel like you are behind others and that you are slower, but spirits are saying that if you just decide and slowly but steadily just keep putting efforts, then you yourself would get surprised on how much you will be able to do and achieve. I hope you did got some useful messages by number two, and I hope you will act upon it. I know by two you can do it. Just believe in yourself and go for it. And if you find my reading useful, you can consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. Good luck, pile number two. Bye bye.